What's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. Let me break down this fight. As you guys know, we are hours away from Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman. It is fight night. So I'm looking forward to watching this fight, man. I'm gonna go to the movie theater or something to watch this fight. But at the end of the day, I'll watch some tape. I think Keith Thurman needs to do to win. I think Keith Thurman knows to beat Manny Pacquiao, he's gonna have to stand out. He's gonna have to make this a physical fight. At times, he's gonna have to use brute strength. He can't let Manny Pacquiao get off. I think there would be way more initiated from Keith Thurman than it was with Adrian Broner. You don't have to worry about Keith Thurman letting his hands go because he will let his hands go. Pacquiao should try to fight Keith Thurman on the outside. Manny Pacquiao does not use fighting on the inside. He just doesn't do that very often. Manny Pacquiao always have and always will be a headhunter. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Manny Pacquiao isn't a complete fighter. You know, he relies on, basically his speed and his angles and, his ability to throw a barrage of punches at times, but he can't throw the type of punches that he used to throw back in the day. Now, like I said, what Keith Thurman needs to do, out of the first 5 rounds, Keith Thurman needs to try to win 5 of them. This fight, if it goes to distance, it's going to be a close fight regardless, because Manny Pacquiao is going to get the benefit of the doubt in certain rounds and certain exchanges. Keith Thurman has to win the exchanges. He has to land something that stands out, because we all know Manny Pacquiao is going to beep, 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 throw 3 or 4 punch combinations. Whether he lands anything or not, he going to have an influence, you know what I'm saying, possibly from the judge, and then the crowd is going to be probably more than likely pro Manny Pacquiao, so they're going to enhance everything he does. So Keith Thurman has to watch out for that. Keith Thurman has to try to silence the crowd. Basically, when Manny Pacquiao lands a punch, make it count. Make every punch count. Keith Thurman is going to have to land some big punches in this fight to remotely have a chance to get the decision. If it's a close fight, they're going to go with Manny Pacquiao. Keith Thurman is going to have to visibly hurt Manny Pacquiao and visibly look like the better fighter. Because if it's a close fight, then we headed for a controversial decision possibly for Manny Pacquiao. I'm just keeping it 100. Me, I don't front. Today we gonna see how Keith Thurman's body is doing. He looked terrible against Lopez in that 7th round. I looked at that fight, and I'm gonna be honest with you. If he has one of those type of moments against Manny Pacquiao, they're gonna call a halt to the fight, and then they're gonna give Manny Pacquiao a TKO, because in the grand scheme of things, they want Manny Pacquiao to beat a guy like Keith Thurman via TKO or knockout. Hint, hint. Catch my drift. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. I've seen some good things that Keith Thurman does that could bother Manny Pacquiao. He can throw punches going backwards, and he can fight off the ropes at times. So you kind of got to wonder if Keith Thurman going to set some traps for Manny Pacquiao. While everybody's talking about Manny Pacquiao may set some traps for Keith Thurman. Is Keith Thurman going to try to lure Manny Pacquiao into fighting him against the ropes to where he could set up the opportunity to land the uppercut? And Keith Thurman can land some overhand rights on Manny Pacquiao. Now, we all know one of the big reasons why he lost to Floyd Mayweather, because he kept getting hit with check hooks. Because Floyd beat him at his own game. When he was lounging in Mayweather, Floyd was turned at him and hitting him with check hooks all night. So that's why Manny Pacquiao at times was hesitant to come in, because he was scared Floyd was setting him up. Do I believe there's going to be opportunity for Manny Pacquiao to walk into something? Absolutely. But at the same time, we know sometimes Keith Thurman's punches are wide. So there's going to be opportunity for Manny Pacquiao to land something big on. The real point of this fight is going to be who reacts to what. Can Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying, can Keith Thurman hold up against Manny's power? And can Manny hold up against Keith Thurman's power? That's just basically the bottom line. So, I'm just breaking this fight down what Keith Thurman needs to do to win. Like I said, Keith Thurman needs to stand out when he lands his punches. Keith Thurman needs to win the early rounds. And then possibly the last quarter of the fight, he needs to finish strong. Establish himself early in the fight. The middle rounds, you know, the middle round, as long as he don't get into too much trouble, he'll be fine. But he needs to close the show strongly. That's something he's lacked in a lot of his fights. He should have closed the show and Sean Porter. Now, let's just face the fact, Manny Pacquiao isn't as strong as Sean Porter. So, like I said, physical brute strength could come into play later on in the fight because Manny Pacquiao does not like to fight big, strong, physical guys. Ask Jeff Horn. But anyway, this your boy Town Biz. That's all I got to say. May the best man win. I am out.